Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. So excited that you're here with me. We are going to try a fun thing for Valentine's Day. And let us put a serious emphasis on the word try. I'm going to put my little Valentine hearts, they're all for you, to the side, and my little sign. So what happened was this. I was on Instagram and I saw this reel from the Met Museum, and I'm going to see if I can play part of it so you kind of know where we're going here. Now they're showing a little pocket that's done from a piece of paper. They're going through sort of the details of it. I think it's a 17th or 18th century Valentines. And they have that image as a download, and I'll put that in the link below. And you'll see their demonstration. There are foldy, 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 flappy, flappy. And then at some point it gets really complicated, and I got lost at this point, and they sort of went, ta-da, you fold and do a thing, and ta-da. That's not an origami fold, that's just hoping. Anyway, so I'm going to stop it here. No, I'm not. We're going to see to the end, and you're going to see where we're going to try and get to, which is a very sweet little Valentine pocket. Okay, now we can stop. 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 Okay, stop. Okay, it stopped. Alrighty, so let us try to reproduce that. Now, so you have a little bit of confidence that I kind of know what I'm doing. I've made some notes, always handy to have. I have printed out the image, and I did 2 pages, so this is double-sided, it's glued together. But let's not try on the good one quite yet. Let's do a little bit of work on a large piece of paper. Now I've got the sort of the final product here. I've got, this is sort of the almost to the final product, and this is kind of when it starts to get all folding weird. There's some spots that are here. One is doing all of the folds, and then there is the initial setup. So let's see what happens and where we get. So I am using a piece of scrap paper that is 12 by 12. Anybody interested? It is Baby Poo Poses by Sandy Lion. Copyright 2006. This is not my vibe, and so I am okay using this for scrap and testies. First thing, it is going to be, because they're going to be folds, it is easiest to get a square that is easily divided into thirds. So that's a 3 by 3, 6 by 6, 9 by 9, 12 by 12. This is done with a 6 by 6, and we're going to do a 12 by 12. So you'll be able to judge sizes. Not sure doing a 3 by 3 would be recommended right off the hop, because that's going to be really tiny. Okay, so step 1, get a square that is easily divided into thirds. Checkaroo, we have that. Step 2, draw a hashtag. And by hashtag, I mean the fold lines that we are going to need. It is going to be way easier to keep track of things if we create this image. And this fold line has got to be 4s, not 3s. So it's 4 inches. So it's a classic 4 and 8. I don't have a ruler fat enough, so I need to do 4 inches this way. And 4 inches that way. And if you had a, oh, what do you call them? A fold board? It's not a fold board. those little divot boards that allow you to sort of put pre-folds in. You could totally use that. But like I say, putting the lines down will help if you are not entirely a confident folder, and of which I am one of those people. All right, so we've got our measurements done. So we've drawn the hashtag. Next thing, we need to start our folding. So step 1 folding, we're going to do opposite corner to opposite corner. There we are, there's one. And you unfold it. And fold it again. This is fairly forgiving for inaccuracies, so do as best you can, but I don't think it's super vital to be absolute. Don't lose sleep over the precision, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we've got the X's done. Oh yes, draw the corner dots. So the corner dots are going to be this dot here, this dot here, this dot here, and this dot here. So those corner dots are going to be important in a couple of folds from now. We need to do the hashtag folds. So let's just fold on the hashtag line. So there's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. So, a bit of a recap. What have we done? We've drawn hashtags that have split this into 9 equal parts. We've folded on that hashtag line, and we've also done our crisscross folds. So the next set of folds, we are going to be taking each individual corner and then folding it to dot 1, unfolding it, and putting it to dot 2 and making a fold. And then we're going to do all 4 in rotation. So this is low dot and the high dot. Undo. So low dot. And then high dot. Low dot. And high dot. Low dot. And high dot. So now we've got all of the folds done, and we are now sort of in, if we're looking at the 3 phases here, we're now going to get into this tricky bit vague phase. The video basically had these kind of weird, and then ta-da, it will appear. It's kind of much nicer to have some more clarity than that. So I think what they want you to do is get, how do we do this? Yes, okay. So, yes, okay. So there is this line here. So it's one of your hashtag lines. And you're going to let the, no, you're not. You want this shape. And this is where we all go weird. how do I get, how is it that way? This. Nope. Okay, we stop. This needs, these things here all need to be pointed up. Kind of like they showed in the video. And that bottom square needs to be the bottom square. Okay, so what did I just do? Because that's the fold. So I think you bring the center down. You use that diagonal that's here, and then that gives you the point. That's right. Okay, now that we've got one done, we want to do the same thing. So we're going to use that diagonal, push it up. Okay, need to beat it down, use that diagonal. So we're using this diagonal here, push it up. And then we need to do the same thing here. Use that diagonal and push it up. Never a doubt. Oh, okay. So, would totally recommend doing this on some white papers I have done before you use your good paper or any kind of printouts, unless you are super confident. So, once you've got this, you have something that's nice and stable. And then you are going to fold up these tabs. No, you aren't. I've done it wrong. What's wrong? Oh, I've got it the reverse way. It works this way, but that's upside down. I think I folded it in the wrong direction. Did I? No, I didn't. There's your problem. I'm not folding it on the square. There we are. So I wanted to fold these down this way, and it's not this fold that you fold on, but it's this fold here. So it's that fold. There we are. That's right. There we are. And then the last, no. Okay. We're close. We're totally close. There we are. So what did I do? I reversed the order so that each end was covered by the next end. And then this one tucks in. Okay, that was kind of a lightning disaster, but not really, because we got where we needed to go. So let's do at least 2 more of these. So we've got another piece of Winnie the Pooh paper. We'll try it again, get some of the kinks worked out, and then we'll do the final one. So we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. So, and it will get easier as we do these repeatedly. And we can update our notes too. And I'll leave this as a, I should probably do a better print of it, because I don't know if anybody can read my writing. But I will do it anyways, in case you can. And then maybe in another episode, next episode, I will have them typed out for sharesies. Does anybody know if the Ko-fi site allows for free downloads? I would love a place where I could share prints without having anybody have to pay money. Without me actually having to do any work whatsoever. What did I do that was wrong? I did. See, you start talking, you lose all of your concentration. I need an eraser now. I know there's one on the back of my pencil, but I want this one. This one is wrong. So, yes, so if anybody knows any locations where I can share files that are not, nobody has to pay for them and doesn't require any effort on my part, that would be swell. Okay, we're back to drawing our hashtag. So that's, after you get your square, that is literally our step one. Okay, and we fold on our hashtag. There we are. I think you'd be probably indifferent to which order you do the hashtags or the crisscross, but once you get going, you need the hashtag and the crisscross to get the corner points. There we are. And you can also, once you get going, you can start to use the folds that are already made as your guidelines. That was not a great fold. Well, here's our dot. Mark our dots. Dot, dot, dot. Yes, okay. And now we're doing the sequence of the low dot, folding the corners, and the high dot, folding the corners, and we'll fold everything. I was very sad that the demonstration didn't give A, an easy link to the downloads, and B, better directions. Because why do it in the first place if you don't want to have people wanting to do the thing? But there we are. That's just me being chirpy. I'm sure they were doing their very best. And they shared it, so good on them. All right, so we have this. We've got all the folds done. And what did we learn last time? We learned last time to fold over, and it's this center diagonal that needs to go up. Oh, well, that's the fold that I didn't do. Were you yelling? I didn't hear. Maybe the third time is a charm. Okay, so we've got our hashtags done, we've got our crisscrosses done, and we have our corner to corner points in done. So we've got all the folds done. So if you look at this in relief, you can see that in each one of the 9 quadrants, you have a crisscross fold made. So that's essentially what you are building. That's good to know. I love origami for that reason. It's very regular in terms of a geometric and mathematic definition. Okay, so we are folding over part of the hashtag, and we are using the center diagonal, and we're popping that baby up, just like that. we're doing the same thing again. We have the fold down for one of the hashtags, and we're using this diagonal to fold up. Now we're cooking with gas. Folding the center over, that diagonal, we come up, and then we come to the point where we've got to do the fussy bit. Come on. Okay, that's got to go that way. That one's got to go that way. And there we are. There we are. Look at that. Getting better. Now, what did I do wrong last time? I wanted to fold this way. That's not right. I need to fold this way on that, still that center square. And then as one flap folds down, I want to use the next flap and trap the top. And I'm going to go all the way around. And then on the last one, I'm just going to tuck that in, just like that. Booyah! Look at that. Happy Valentine's Day to us. Okay, are we feeling sparky? We feeling good? We feeling confident? Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Now let's do some measurements first to see how wide this is. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is, I'm not even gonna. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use the points that are already made and not do the measuring, because this distance is 7 5/8, and we are not going to do that divided by 3, because that's just going to hurt everybody, including me. And I do enjoy some math. I will use my X-Acto knife to, oh, pretty precise, not bad, to do the lines here. And then one more, and we're gonna right where we need to be. There we are. So we get rid of those bits. Okay, we are ready for foldies. Step 1. So wait, step 1. What is step 1? This is the outside. This is the inside. So we were folding on insides. So we want to do this first. So we're going to fold our hashtag. Next one is fold our hashtag. And next one. You can read the little bits that are here, the little pieces of poetry and expressions of love. It's really quite sweet. That one's gone off. It's okay. It's okay. It's an image from an image. Okay, so we've got our hashtags folded. I'm just gonna put a dot because it was part of our form before. Then we need to do this piece. Yes, we do. There's one. There's two. Okay, do we have them all? No, we don't. We're going to do our points. There's 1 point, 2 points. 1 point, 2 points, 1 point, 2 points. Oops, mistake. It's a little bit harder when you have some thicker paper. 1 point. And 2 points. And that visual inspection, that test that remember we were able to do where each of the 9 quadrants has a crisscross. We've got a crisscross on all of them, so we are good to fold. Now then, our fold was, we fold on the side of the inside square, and we use this diagonal to flip the top up. And when we turn it, we've already got it folded there, so this is the next fold along the diagonal here, and we get a point. Do the same thing over here. We have another diagonal, we flip it up, then we need to do this little bit of a faffy-faff where, what do we do? I want that up there, and I want this folded here, and then ta-da. Oh, look at that, that's adorbs. Okay. So what does it say, just for grins? My dearest love, that divine, see pictured here your heart and something. But Cupid with his fatal dart, something deeply wounded my poor heart. And half betwist a set something which made me, okay, we're going to stop reading now because it's not as adorable as I thought. So we are using this sort of center square again, and we're folding up, and then we're going to trap the end, do it again, and last one, if it had been folded perfectly, we just tuck it in there. But there we are, we've got a little heart and then a lovely pattern on the back. So that's our 17th century valentines folded by the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And I'm going to leave this here for a bit, and I'm just going to talk about what is here as you do a screenshot. So number 1 is get a square that is easily divided into thirds. So 3 by 3, 6 by 6, 9 by 9, 12 by 12. You draw a hashtag. You fold the edges along the hashtag edges. Then you do a large crisscross fold corner to corner. Then you draw corner dots in the middle square for reference. Then you're folding each corner into the short dot and then the long dot and unfold, and you do that all the way around. Then this is the weird bit where you're going to anchor the point, fold the center square edge, and then fold back the diagonal. I don't know how to say that in any other way. Then you turn and repeat, and then the last one is a little bit fiddly. And then I thought there was a step here, there isn't. Then you fold the flaps down in sequence. Trapping points. So that was trapping the points with each fold, and then tuck the last one under each flap. So that's a lot of brain busting for now. I wanted to share this with you, and hope you were, if nothing else, entertained by watching me fold paper over and over and over again. Let me know if you try it, and let me know if it turns out. I will make sure to put links to the actual image that's available on the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And if you're on Instagram, you can see this video as well. And I'll put a link to their account on Instagram. Anyways, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching, and happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Bye for now.